welcome back to another episode of SipNReview. My name is Chantel, and today I will be doing a recap on Tyler Perry's Sistas, Season 3, Episode 4. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. Give this video a like by hitting a thumbs up and share this video. Please also check out my website at SipNReview.com to read my blog posts, to purchase merch, and to contact me. Let's get started. So we picked up back where we left off at the wedding that Gary set up, and Karen called him a control freak. Andy, she said that she wanted to marry him, and Aaron showed up. And I wasn't expecting Aaron to pull up like that, okay? Aaron picked up the marriage license, and Karen was mad as hell. How did you expect it to go, Gary? You tried to surprise the bride to be with your wedding. And notice I said your wedding, because she wasn't involved in the wedding planning. She didn't even expect for him to do this. In her mind, she thought she was just going to a photo shoot. Like Karen said, you're controlling. Shaking my head. Danny said, y'all better run me my money. She want her $500 that was promised to her right now. LOL. Karen, you don't even have your own life together with Zach and Aaron. Girl, bye. Andy said that Gary didn't surprise her with the wedding because he gave her what she asked for on their first date. Karen wasn't buying it. Is Karen her mother, her best friend right now? You can't make her not marry him. Because Karen was like, let's go now. I don't want you to marry him. You're not doing it. And I felt like she was just too demanding at that point. So, Karen, you have to realize that Andy is a grown-ass woman. She's going to do what she wants to do, okay? You can't force her not to marry him. You have to allow people to make their own mistakes. I know that's your best friend, and you feel like you have her best interests at heart, but at the end of the day, she's a grown woman who is capable of making her own decisions. So Karen got mad and she left because Andy still wanted to marry Gary. And Danny and Sabrina stayed too. They also felt like Karen was overreacting. I mean, over the top, should I say. Gary told Aaron that he gave Andy a surprise wedding just like she wanted it to be. Now, like I said, that's what Andy told Karen, that he gave her the wedding that she wanted on their first date. She told him, wouldn't it be nice to have a surprise wedding? And that's what he was doing, giving her exactly what she wanted. Then Karen, she came to talk to Gary, and she told him that she don't like him. Karen told Gary that if he hurts her best friend again, she got something for that ass. LOL. Fatima tried to talk to Karen. She told Karen that she didn't know about Zach. And Fatima told Karen that Zach would talk about her all of the time, and she had to stop him from talking about her because he was doing the most. Karen told Fatima that they won't have an issue if she really didn't know that Zach was her ex. Fatima told Karen that she usually don't have a problem with cutting a man off, but for some reason it's hard for her to cut Zach off like she do to the other men. Girl, let me tell you, I don't know what it is, but for some reason we can see on the show that she's telling the truth because she can't get enough of Zach. Although she's mad with him right now, I still believe that she is going to take him back. Moving on. Maurice was at the club and he lied and told the bartender that Jacoby and Calvin was fighting over him. Boy, bye. He asked the bartender to help him find Q. Q is the man that stole Calvin's checkbook with his bitch ass. Apparently, the bartender had some dealings with Q as well. And Q stole his laptop. Shaking my head. Okay, so as we can see, Q is a thief, okay? And apparently, stealing is a part of his career because he has stolen from more than Calvin, okay? So Maurice saw Calvin at the gay club. Calvin was at the club with his friend Becky. You know that Maurice was being nosy all in the conversation. Becky told Maurice that she be hooking up with Calvin and they like coming to the gay club together. Meanwhile, Zach came to Danny's house looking for her. Preston told Zach that Danny wasn't home, and Zach just stayed anyway. He pretty much invited himself in, okay, forced his way through the door because he smelled the food that Preston was cooking. Shaking my head. Zach told Preston that his mother must be black because he can cook good. And I wonder where Zach is living now because Fatima did put him out. So there's no telling. Maybe he's living in a hotel right now. I'm not sure. So Zach told Preston that whenever Karen went to the sister circle meeting, she came back home with an attitude. LOL. He's talking about whenever she would meet up with her girls and they have their girls' night out, Karen would come home with an attitude. Zach told Preston that he's thinking about investing his money into stock. Well, he didn't actually say that. However, we know that's what he's talking about. Remember last week when the lady from the airport was trying to get him to invest into stock? And he told her no, so now he's thinking about doing it on his own. Moving on. Karen went to her shop and she heard her receptionist having sex in the shop, which was Pam. She was having sex on Karen's desk. It's something about Karen's office, honey. First she had sex with Zach, and now we have Pam in there having sex with some guy that she didn't even know his name. LOL. Pam said she really just be wanting to have sex with them. She don't care about remembering their name. Yes, indeed. And Karen told her, next time do it at your own damn house, not in my office. And Karen also told Pam that she was going to view the video footage to see just how much of a hoe she really was. Shaking my head. So Karen called Zach and he did not answer the phone. So Karen was like, I forgot he got me blocked. So of course she couldn't get through. So she decided to call him from the shop's phone. Then Karen asked Zach to come to her salon. I don't know if she want to have sex with him or not, honey, but what is the reason? And Preston was like, see, I told you y'all are going to get back together. Zach said, no, I'm not getting back with her. All right, Preston, yes, with the shade. He told Zach that he was having steak for dinner and Karen for dessert. Exactly. Maurice saw Q at the club. Q tried it. Maurice don't want to have sex with you. He just wants you to pay for stealing Calvin's money. Because you know, if you take money from Calvin, you're taking money from Maurice because Calvin is paying half the rent. So Maurice punched Q and he knocked him out. Then he dragged him to the back of the club. Meanwhile, Gary and Aaron was waiting on the girls to get back. Aaron told Gary that he was thinking about Karen, and Gary told Aaron that Karen is a piece of work. Aaron told Gary not to come for his girl like that. Apparently, Aaron and Gary are close friends because Gary told Aaron that he tells him everything. So we get back to the scene where the ladies were in the back, fixing Andy's makeup because she was crying and tears messed up her makeup. And when it got time for them to get up and, go back to Gary to her surprise wedding, Andy, she was very hesitant. She just stood still. It's like she froze, okay? And the ladies were like, okay, come on, Andy, let's go. And that's when Andy said that she didn't want to marry Gary. Well, shut the front door. I don't know if it's because she was thinking about the things that Karen said, or she don't want to marry him because it's her own decision. However, we shall see what happens on the next episode, you guys. Thank you for listening to my recap on Tyler Perry's Sistas. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. And you all have a blessed day. Bye now.